myself. Take me right back to the start.
Now then, we are back with a bonus. I didn't know this game went ahead today. I thought it was just a one game. This is a game between Khemri and Undead. Interesting game, I'm hoping. But the Khemri have only played 4 games, won 3, lost 1, and the Undead team's played a lot. Obviously, UC's first of their big guns of the first round makes his well, not debut, is it? What is it? Half asleep here. The first UC big guns enter the arena in round 1. How about that? That sounds about right. We're at Throw Me a Bun home stadium. That obviously is Truth Advocates Khemri. Oh, look at that big guy. That's ramped up. It's a nice signing for him. Good old ramped up. That'll give some more beef. And obviously we've got the UC Legion of Death by Imedia player. Now me and Arza were very strong on our media player getting through this, just because we didn't really know much about the other guy. But that signing there, I like that signing. He's decided, you know, I'm going to beef it up even more. And the Khemri won the toss. Will they decide to? Yes, they will. They will receive. So that's pretty good for him then. So he's got 5 big guys. Usually with an Undead team, you'd think, oh yeah, they're going to be able to bully with these 2 bad boys. But then you look at these. Strength 6, wrestle, break, tackle, might, blow. And he's got all these guys. So this is going to be an interesting game. Oh, look at that, Legion of Death. Only double 1, only rolled. So that's only 12. They still have the fan factor, but they had a really good chance of getting +2 fame instead of the 1. But at least they've still got the fame, I guess. So I've been out today. So I liked the last one, the lizards and the chaos. I have no idea who's won this, so we will see, I'm sure. But a good start for the Khemri that they've received. Now they didn't get a few early removals. Hopefully they'll be able to sort of put some pressure on. See, my only concern with this, and I hope the admins are on ball here, is this guy might not know the rules about only spending 40k. So I'm up our media and everyone else was savvy about that. Because an admin has to confirm the game, so I'm hoping everything is above board in that respect. There's the first arm break, which is a stun. He does have a wizard as well though, so I don't know if I'm a big fan of this. But I'll tell you what, if he removes him, it'd be huge. He has as well! KO'd the mummy. Wow, that's a huge start. The reason why I didn't like it as much is, you know, if things go wrong, he's by himself. And I would imagine he'd get fouled to crazy. So he definitely needs someone to come and help him. Maybe bring this stair player up, maybe. But he might try and foul him. I wouldn't. You've got 2 big removals. He's got the ball as well. I'm just thinking, is this I've seen this guy, I think, on Duran's stream. I'm just wondering. Yeah, you see, that was just a waste of a foul. I mean, we all do it, but I would have saved that for a more juicy target. So all that good momentum you've got has just been sucked out a bit there. On a foul, on a shitty zombie, what would have happened, he'd have stood up and got hit again by probably a mighty blow piece. So that's a mistake in my opinion. And duly punished. But it's a good start. I thought the Undead looked a good thing. when we did the review, and then I was like, afterwards when I was looking at me in more detail, because obviously we have to make like off the cuff predictions. I thought, you know what, the Undead are a better team, but that's 4 Khemris, and if he goes for the big guy, that'll be 5. I didn't think he would, but he did. So I love this. I really love that. Oh, he's trying to dodge the zombie away. That's not going to happen. Really like this signing. Ramped at the 3rd. I thought it was a great call. It's just if he's going to firepower to consistently get the other players off the pitch, that's the problem, isn't it? So getting rid of that mummy early doors was a Brucey bonus. I'm actually not sure if me or Shod play the winner of this game. Could be wrong. So here we go, Mighty Blow on the Mummy. Nice, I like it. Unfortunately, doesn't do anything. Is he going to take stand firm? He does. Right, okay, so that's just a stun. He's definitely given. In the first few rounds. If you're Khemri, you're pretty happy, you know. Apart from the dare player send off, it was a bit silly. Should have saved him for a better piece, in my opinion. Oh god, stand firm can be so annoying. There you go. That's why he's a star player. Ramtut gets it done. Bang, off you go, son. Was that a 1 die? How typical is that? 2 die, no. 2 die, no. 1 die, yes. Wow. And now the strength 4 white. And I tell you what, that'd be huge if they got rid of him, because that guy alone could possibly take him quite far in the competition. See, this is where, you know, the dare play would have been perfect, wouldn't it? It could have dare played that mummy. Sometimes when you have a dare play, a lot of coaches just foul whatever they can each turn. When if it had just shown him some restraint, he would have been able to foul that mummy this turn, and you know he might have got a better result. Couldn't get any worse, could he? So there's a few blocks coming in here, and that is huge because that is an injury, and that's not a regen, and that's missed next game as well. So he will not be back for the next game if they go through, and that's a nice removal this time from the Undead. So the Undead are fighting their way back in this. The good news for the Khemri is they've got 3 skeletons on the bench, so they have got a bench, and so does the Undead. So next round they'll both be at 11, regardless. Oh no, Ramtut's been hit. Now you don't want this guy down. Oh, he's okay. Definitely okay this time. Obviously our media player, he plays on Xbox as well. He's in the final of the Xbox of last season. They're miles behind everybody else. You know, it's pretty bad if you think about it. You know, we're on to a new season, a new playoffs, and they haven't finished the final of the other one, I don't think. Ramt's impressed me. He's laying down the law. Oh, that's a cheeky 1 die. He has no fear doing these 1 dies, has he? Maybe he hasn't got a chance. Uh-oh. And that's sad step as well, isn't it? So that's a huge problem. but that's nicely done. Gets rid of him. Oh, I bet he was praying for an injury there. And he's killed the thrower. The thrower's dead. The thrower is dead. He doesn't regen. Oh, that's huge. And all of a sudden the undead are getting it done. The thing is, he's strength 4 as well as his school. They need to get some removals of their own now. And there you go. Calcium El Sucio. I presume that in Spanish might mean calcium sucks, I guess. Obviously, Imedia player and Cass have an interesting rivalry. But you'll need that. And oh, if it could just removed him. I think actually these are in Arzawains and Wheelies Arth with us. So they may play them instead, I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look afterwards. This is a 1 die. He's not scared of doing these 1 dies. And there's a skull. And there's another skull. Yeah. Always going to be a risk. Unlucky. Double 1, you know. I get that. And he only needed a push. But if he didn't get it, he was always going to be in trouble. And then there you go. Annoyingly, the next dice would have been a POW. The ball goes in a good position for the Khemri. But the problem is now is the ball's on the floor. They're only agility 2. One of the throwers is dead. Obliterates off the pitch. You know, and now they're starting to get manhandled a bit. Uh-oh. And Dave Aplaster gets plastered. And he is out of here for now. So that's a Brucey bonus for the Khemri. It's a bit of a fight in the middle. And that doesn't really surprise me, to be honest. The thing what you've got to remember as well is Truth's Advocate does have a wizard. I think that might be the first time he's failed him to knock someone down. Wow, these 1 dices. I suppose the way he's looking at it is like, oh, I ain't got anything better. I've got to go for it. And that's fair enough if that's the case. You know? Oh, that's beautiful. On a blodger, gets the POW. Oh, breaks armor, but that's all it does. But that's better than nothing. And this is becoming a bit of an interesting game, isn't it? It's all a bit... Interesting, he's just dropping his whites back a bit there now, isn't he? I think he's saying, you know what, I've done enough to stop him from scoring. If by some luck he does get the ball loose, I've got plenty of people back to, you know, as sweepers. Interestingly, it doesn't use stand firm that way. That's a nice one though. He gets in with the second. Oh, breaks armor again. He's just trying to get some scoring threats, isn't he? You know? Oh, pushes out, helping no one. He needs a miracle here to pick this ball up. And he doesn't. Oh, look where it's gone. That was the risk. is if the bounce was awful, then the goal would have a chance to get something done. Oh, it's a lovely injury as well. No long-term effect on that one, but still pretty good. Oh, I rolled a 6. 6 for the pickup. Unbelievable. Oh, I think it's this guy across. Oh, wow. Can see why he did it. Is the wizard going to come out? No. It's going to be one GFI after he's cleared this guy. Oh, he's killed him. Serious Jess Brazo Roto is dead. Dead, dead, dead. Right, here's the big one, isn't it? One GFI. Doesn't get it. He'll have to re-roll it. He needs a power. He's in trouble. Oh, he gets it! Wow, he gets the power again. Wow, he's had a great game against his blodgers. Can he score? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's going to be one short. Meanwhile, this moment's going to try and knock this Kemri guy down, and he does. And that is half time, 0-0. So a very, very interesting game. Some big plays. And yeah, it could go either way in the second half, really, couldn't it? The wizard is still a big, big plus for the Kemri. Bear with me while I get myself another drink. Oh, the mummy's out. The goal comes back, but that mummy, that's a big blow. I didn't actually see what came back for the Kemri. My apologies. Oh, they all did. Wow. Well, I said they all did. They didn't have any knocked out. They were just injured ones, weren't they? So, wow. That is big, isn't it? That is pretty much huge. Right then, here comes kick then. So the undead will have the ball. Interesting kick. And he's got his rest. I didn't see that the first half. And if that was the case, that's a very odd thing not to have in defence first half, I must admit. So only 10 plays, I do believe, if I count that right. Yeah, only 10 plays for the undead. And it's only 10 for Kemri as well. So 10 aside. So far so good for the Kemri. They've lost nobody. The ball isn't picked up. It goes for the re-roll. And it isn't picked up again. That is a disaster. Oh, wow. And it's about re-rolls. He's only got 2 re-rolls left for the full game, unless a kick-off event says differently. Wow. I mean, luckily he does have 3 goals down there. Here we go. Just going for the break tackle. Oh, so he didn't push him onto the ball to try and get a scatter. He's probably thinking, you know what, I'm pretty happy where we are, to be fair. Can't blame him. Oh, that helps. That really does help Imedia. Nice KO. Especially when you only got the one mummy as well. Bit of a clusterfuck down here now, innit? Let's see where the ball's positioned as well. You ain't gonna get a 2-die on the Tomb Guardian unless he picks the ball first in a with the -1. What is very annoying. He's gone straight for it. He rolls a 1. Gets it. Oh, he got a 6. Huge player. He's only got 1 reroll left now, but he's got the ball. So, if you're a Imedia player, you certainly don't want this going to overtime with only 1 reroll now. I mean, you've still got 6 10s with 1 reroll and then whatever in overtime. So, unless the kickoff event gives him something. And the other thing as well is obviously he's still got a wizard as Tooth's advocate. So, you know, this game is nowhere near done. This is in the balance. What that obviously did was give him a bit of an advantage, but it's cost him the reroll. But if this mummy was to go splat, it hasn't. But if that had gone, then he would have been in big trouble. I'm just thinking if he's going to try and go down this flank pretty quickly. Because it's alright like having a wizard, but who's going to pick the bloody ball up? That's your problem. And oh, there he is. What am I about? He's here. I'm here. I'm going to pick the ball up. Oh, don't get him down. But at least that should be enough to at least get 2 die maybe on the thrower. Gets his beast of a player back out there. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. That could have just won him the game. KO's the thrower. And now all of a sudden, what are they going to do? They can't score this turn, but stand firm. Such an underrated skill, isn't it? That to me is pointless. I just don't get that 1 iota. Answers on a postcard. That to me sort of is like, well, you know what? I've sort of given up the ghost concerning the TD. that a 1 die? Okay. Again, he's going in with his good old big lad. He wants to tag that killer, doesn't he? That's what he's trying to do, and he does get him, but it's only KO. If I'm Kebra here, I'm frustrated. Oh, this is silly. Why would you? Oh dear. Why would you do that? There's no bribe in play. Gets the white up here though. Now, will he score or will he try and stall? He's got to be mindful though that there is a wizard in play still. Yeah. This looks over now, doesn't it? Because I don't know what's going to pick the ball up, if I'm being brutally honest. I just don't know what picks the ball up. People say, well, you know, they're all agility 2, so even the ball handler's agility 2, just they've got short hands. So I suppose, in a way, if you look like that, then maybe you are right, but... It's interesting what Imedia does here, because, like I say, he's looking in good shape. He knows he's only got the one reroll, so he wants to get this done in normal time. There you go, another block, another knockdown. And he scores. And I think that might have been the right call. Because obviously with him having the wizard, there was always going to be a concern. So, 1-0 to our media player then. Right, does any of the KOs come back? Oh, his Tomb Guardian doesn't, but his Throw Around does, so that's probably the one he wanted out of the two. And again, the mummy stays out. So he's had to play most of this game with just the one mummy. Now, is there... And Calcium El Succio is back as well, so that's good for Team Undead. I presume that's how we pronounce it. So he's got 3 10s, plenty of rerolls, and a wizard to get himself back in to this game and take it to overtime. The problem is he only has 9 players, and his opponent has 11, I do believe. And the kick goes in. That'll help. A quick snap. Oh, it's a good kick as well. It's a great kick. He needs some removals. He needs them quick, doesn't he? Oh, almost. Almost got a removal. Oh, and he went for the reroll, and that's not going to help. It's going to have to be a wrestle only. I sort of don't understand why. Why? Oh yeah, I suppose. Would you send them back? I don't know. You sort of up a creek without a paddle, aren't you? And that doesn't help. Surely he's got a paddle in here. No, he doesn't. Oh, I had a paddle all day there. Saying that though, 54 XP, so he's what, he's 22 XP off at another level. It'd be very hard to get that in the games he's got to come. So maybe sensible. I really can't see how Truth Advocate gets himself back into this, if I'm being brutally honest. This game's done. Wow, if that does, if it depends on when it is, I suppose. Oh, there's 1 point of agility, and wow, that is huge. That is huge. Because I do believe, oh crap, wrong side. That was his killer. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? And it was like, for instance, if he had a pile on, it wouldn't have affected him, would it? So if you'd let your killer do what he's bred to do and kill shit, he wouldn't have been fireballed there, would he? So, sort of very late bit of bad news for the undead, an Imedia player. See, this is why this didn't make no sense bringing these back. These two guys should have been up because, you know, oh god, double one again. You know, you have to have plenty of scoring threats. It was always going to be hard for the Khemri. I think he's done well. He's battled hard. A few things go the other way. He could have won the game. You know, I mean that pickup down here, was it 10-9, was huge. That is that, innit? Last really play of the game, you'd think. I tell you what, if he gets this guy out, that'd be huge. Nope. He could foul him though. Ugh. I won't put that against him. And the foul. Oh, he's injured another one. Wow. What's this one? No long-term effect. It doesn't matter. It's a good job it was only a badly hurt, because if it wasn't, that'd have been both his whites out next game. But as it is, that is that. So 1-0. He had to work for it, and you know, throw me a bone at 16 armor break. So he'll be kicking himself in a way. 61 blocks. He actually dominated that game. The problem was he just didn't have any firepower or anything with speed to capitalise on it. That was the problem. But yeah, I mean, oh, he has certainly put some dint in that undead team. 19 ones, 11 sixes, 24 ones, 37 sixes. I'm sure they're the wrong way around, you know, them numbers at the bottom, because that seems wrong to me. Block dice for Legion of Death, only 8 skulls, 9 powers, but they didn't throw many dice compared to the other team who rolled 17 skulls, and 4 of them was in 1 die blocks, wasn't it? It was a 1 die skull, reroll skull, twice that happened. And the first double 1 cost him the ball in the first half, 18 powers, 27 dodge powers, so the dice weren't too bad. I don't think so personally. So what does that do then? So we've seen the Ultimate Concedes, they won 2-0. And yes, that's why I got mistaken. Legion of Death will play the PS4 Master Race or the Lizards, who are going to try and get their second Lizard team through. And if I, by some miracle, beat Shod, I would then play either the Undead of Duran, who has basically turned around today and said, I will win, and you and Azo can hail to the D, baby. Or Dwarfs. So, you know, with a Death Roller. Should be a good game. And that's the only games I've played so far. Hunter Killer versus Chaos Champ. That is Sunday, 8 PM English time. Whatever you want to say, GMT's 0.0, something like that. I'm not sure about the rest of them, but that should be a bloody match. You'd hope that's a bloody match between them two. There's there. I've not decided what when Shod has got in contact with me and asked me when I want to play it. I'm not sure yet. It will be sometime next week. I'm just too busy over the weekend, I think, to be fair. Probably, if I had to pick a date now, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. I could probably do Saturday night, to be fair. And I'll come to think about it. I don't know. I'll have a word with me. I don't really fancy my chances. I think we've both got half a decent chance. He's got the blodge, I've got no tackle, but I've got the mighty blow, he hasn't. So we will see. Anyway, that's that one done. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And well played to both coaches.
Zombie apocalypse.